Good afternoon, everybody. It is Saturday, February 25th, and it is 68 degrees here in Southern California. We're in Riverside. I've got something a little different planned today. Davidson has got the demo truck out today. And it's a great place to be. Now, they've got the 2017s out today, a whole truck full of them. Let's see if I can get a spot right here up front. Work good for me. This is the row of bikes, and this is the one I'm going to ride today. It's a 2017 Ultra Limited Low. You got quite a few really nice 17s out here today. Take a look at the group. I'm going to be on this Ultra Limited Low. We're going to go ahead and we'll get on the bike here. This is the Low. So it's a little bit different than my 2015 Ultra Limited regular frame. This one doesn't have heated grips, and it's 2 inches lower. Other than that, it's your Ultra Limited. Let me get my glove here on. All right. Much smoother, much quieter, I would say.
We'll do this side first.
The clutch engagement is much different. A lot less vibration at idle, and it's quiet, very quiet. I'm going to be at the front of the pack here. It looks like. Sun came out a little bit. This is going to be a nice little ride. Now they're telling us it's all right turns. We're not going to be doing any freeway. I think it's just, this is going to be a little sweetheart. I'm excited. This is very, very, very low. I can more than flat-footed. In fact, my knees are bent. Here we go. All right, so we're underway. 2017 Harley Davidson Ultra Limited. This is the, once again, this is the low version. Yeah, that new Milwaukee 8, very, very smooth, very quiet. And it looks like we're waiting for the pack to catch up. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to that clutch engagement. It's way, way out there. It doesn't grab right away. Noticeably less transmission whine in first gear. really nice. Here we go. Now the suspension, I'm not sure who it's set for. It's a little rougher than I'm used to. Probably might have a lot of preload built in for a heavier rider than me. Probably would have been a good idea to adjust these mirrors first. But overall, really, really nice. Now these grips, much thinner, being not heated. A lot of good torque. Let you get kind of a look-see. Very refined power plant. Very, very nice. It is just a beautiful day out here. Great day for a ride. A lot of good smooth power even in 5th and 6th at low speeds like this. A lot of good usable power. Really smooth gearbox. This Milwaukee 8 is a completely new redesign. It's a 2 cylinders, it's 2 spark plugs per head and 4 valves per head, and it's bumped up to 107 cubic inches. This is also now, it's a single cam motor. It's not the twin cam motor. So and one of the most noticeable revisions that they've added that you notice right away is they've added a counterbalancer on the front of the motor, which cancels out up to 80% of the shake at idle. Now, the good news is it still rides and sounds and feels like a Harley Davidson, but you don't get quite the shake at idle, and it runs cooler. Supposed to be noticeably cooler. The primary case is thinner, so it's easier to have your feet closer together when you put your feet down at a stop. What I'm noticing most is the more torque available in higher gears, and it's just, you're not doing as much shifting as I do on my 2015 Ultra Limited. Much less shake here at idle. Very smooth. mostly touring and Dynas that were on today. I didn't see any sporties in the lineup. Now, one of the welcome additions that came with the Rushmore series in 2014 is the linked ABS brakes. And it's really good, confidence inspiring linked brakes. It's really nice to have, and that carried forward with this 2017 model. So you apply a little bit of front brake at speeds over 20 miles an hour, and it links up some rear brake, and vice versa. You throw on some rear brake and you get some front, which is really nice to have, because I'm a rear braker. I use the rear brake most of the time, and it applies some front brake for you, which is nice. You don't have to grab both at the same time, and it's anti-lock, which is great to have in a panic stop. They're plenty strong on this 2017. For those that are shorter in the inseam, this would be an easy bike to ride. Now, I honestly thought that it was going to lose a lot of the characteristics that I've become so familiar with my twin cam motor that's in my 2015. I thought a lot of that was going to go by the wayside with this new revamp of the motor. Pleasantly surprised. Now, to be honest, I was a little worried about scraping any kind of footboards or any kind of low bits on this bike, because it is noticeably lower, and it feels noticeably lower. But I've thrown it in some corners and it's doing all right. Hasn't touched down making lefts or rights so far. There's a little bit of a bump. Single-handed bag lid latches. Now, the ultra low also only has little pegs instead of footboards for your rear passenger to make it easier to maneuver the bike around at very low speed for a shorter rider, whether they're one up or two up. Next driveway coming up here. I do like the reach they put on this kickstand for shorter riders. That is easy to get to. Alright, everybody, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you'd like. We'll catch you in the next one.